welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have an unboxing of the Latest in Beauty Sunday Times Awards box. This was a box that was released from Latest in Beauty a good couple of weeks ago at this point. I have actually picked up one of the boxes that was on sale, so I haven't paid full price for this, but I will go over all the pricing details and things of the box. Just before we get started, I just want to kind of address the makeup situation. This is the third video that I'm filming tonight on what is not a good makeup day for me. I'm trying a new eyeshadow palette and I'm trying a new foundation, and at the moment I don't think they're working for me. The foundation I'm trying is this new one from Essence. This is the Pretty Natural foundation. The foundation itself is really nice. I do like the finish of it. I just don't think I was very good with my shade matching. Then on my lips I have the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Soft Spoken. And on my eyes, I'm trying the Colourpop Limoncello palette for the first time. And obviously because I clearly wasn't having a bad enough makeup day just with a badly matched foundation shade, I decided to go in with blue eyeshadow. It is well and truly out of my comfort zone. There are so many neutral shades in here I could have gone for, but no, I decided to not only go for blue eyeshadow, but go for a halo eye, which I don't ever do. So I apologise that you have to kind of look at this because it is definitely not my best work. But if you are a regular subscriber and do watch all my videos, first of all, thank you very much. And second of all, apologies that you've had to see this terrible eye look for 3 videos straight now. So yeah, it's not the palette's fault. The palette is really pretty. But yeah, we're just going to have to roll with it. So I was actually intending to kind of tag this video onto my normal Latest in Beauty unboxing because this box is kind of old news because I haven't yet ordered my normal monthly subscription box. I don't know at what point in the month I'll be getting it, so thought I'll film this now. If I've got the slot for it, it can just go up as a normal video. If not, this might be a bonus video. So this is how the box itself comes. This is a limited edition box made available by the website Latest in Beauty. This is a subscription service website, but they do also do one-off limited edition boxes. With regards to the Sunday Times style box, this is something that they do release every year, and I think they have done now for at least the last 2 or 3 years. This is usually one of their best boxes of the year. They do usually have amazing products in. Most of the products in this box are full size. This year was a little different. There was definitely less excitement with this box than with previous years. I'm just going to put it down because I'm aware that my light is highly reflecting on it, and we'll just go with this matte black box, but obviously this is just the sleeve. So this is a box, like I say, it is released every year in the sort of springtime, and normally they do 1 drop of products, and in most cases it does kind of release at midnight, and sometimes by 5 past midnight all the best items are gone and all they seem to have left are the dregs. This year, if I'm honest, most of the options available I would kind of class as the dregs from previous years. Not that the products are the same that have been in previous years, just that the calibre of products that were available just they weren't up to par as what their usual products are. I am actually going to put it down, not because it's heavy by any means, because, well, you'll see when we get into it, but obviously just sitting there holding it. So this box was released at £28. I do believe you got 15% off if you are a pro member, which I think took it down to £23.60, I think it was. And this, similarly to the way their normal subscription service works, is you could pick 6 items, and normally it is just from one list of products that are released at the same time. The way they did it this year was that they had 2 different drops. So they released a load of products on one Sunday and then another load of products on the next Sunday, but they didn't announce what any of the products were going to be. I think the intention probably was that people would fill their basket and check out on the first Sunday and then get another box on the second Sunday. I get the sneaking suspicion that it didn't go that way though, from what I've seen on social media and people just saying that the products were not that good. I will try and remember to take a screen grab from the products that were available because I do think they put a picture of them all on their Instagram page. Obviously, it's not going to be the biggest image that I'm putting up, but if you do go and look on their Latest in Beauty Instagram page, you'll be able to see that image yourself, have a zoom in and just look at what's there. To me, it's a lot of nail varnishes, it's a lot of cheaper brands. In the past years, I think last year we had a full-size Huda Beauty palette, which I think it was like £27 for that. We also had a Charlotte Tilbury full-size lipstick. That was 20 something pounds. Been quite a lot of high-end expensive skincare in there in the past. There's definitely been a lot more full-size products. I think maybe, if not last year, the year before, I think that's what they kind of advertised it as, a whole full-size box. There was no samples. That was definitely not the case this year. Because of the previous years with the mad rush, there were quite a few people that I'd seen on social media saying that they checked out really quickly and didn't actually look into the details of the products, and they'd ordered what they believed were full-size products, but when they'd looked in, they'd seen it was actually only a sample size. Even with their normal Latest in Beauty subscription box, it's not very often that we get sample size products. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are always upfront with the size of the product if you do click into it, but I understand from the previous years with all the hype of everything, people were just wanting to get checked out, fear of missing out. There were still a handful of products for certain people, like I think there was a Red Ken shampoo and conditioner in there, which I know they are quite expensive products, so if that is something that you would generally purchase anyway, it probably would have been worth it for the £28 to get 2 of them, because I think they are about that price point anyway, and then everything else was just kind of a bonus. There were a few mascaras available this time as well, and in the past it's been full-size mascaras. I think we did have a NARS full-size Climax mascara in a previous one. This time they had the NARS Climax Extreme mascara, but it was only a 2ml sample, so not worth very much. What I do in any subscription that I unbox, I do go through and work out the value of each of the items. I'm just always curious that I am getting my money's worth, and I was definitely wanting to work it out for this box. So like I said, this box was available for £28, but because of the calibre of products in there, there wasn't as much hype in previous years, and they did have a lot of products left over. I think out of the, I think it was 28 products or something like that, there were only a handful of them that had sold out, even as far as 2 weeks after the launch, so they definitely had a lot of surplus in inventory. What they do usually do when they have a lot of boxes left over for their limited edition boxes, they do usually put them on sale, which is what happened with this one. They did have a deal, I think it was at the end of April, that you could purchase this box for £20 instead of the 28. Because I am a pro member with Latest in Beauty, I could get my 15% discount as well. So this box did only cost me £17. If I'm honest, I don't even think it was worth that. Let me first of all go through and show you what I received, give you the values of things, and then I'll sort of draw my conclusion at the end. So as I said with this one, there were 2 different drops available, and you could pick 6 items from each drop and get 2 boxes. I think once most people realised the kind of products that were there and that there wasn't much risk of them selling out, I got the impression that a lot of people just waited for the second drop and then took what they wanted from the first drop. You could, at the point that the second drop released, get access to everything from the first and the second drop, so that seemed to be what most people were doing. I don't know where my products came from in the drops. I do believe I've got a fair mix of drops 1 and 2. And then sneak peek, there are the items I've received. So I do have a little freebie on top, and this is a perfume. This is Flower by Kenzo, which I don't think I've ever tried before. I don't tend to go for perfumes that are solely floral, so I don't know if I like it, but I'll give it a little try. I do believe they actually did have some perfumes available to select, but I don't think they were much bigger than this, which is obviously something that you can pick up for free when you purchase perfume anyway. But I might be wrong, it might have been slightly bigger than this, but still. The first one is this blush from e.l.f. This is one of their putty blushes, and this is in the shade Fiji. This is a full-size product, and this one is worth £6. I have been kind of wanting to try one of these putty blushes. I've been really intrigued by the formula. Generally, I'm more into kind of powder products. I don't tend to steer towards cream or putty type products, but I was really intrigued, and I think this is a product I was never going to go and purchase, so because I could just add it to this box, it was worth a go. And as you can see from the packaging, it is a very bright shade. I'm a little scared to kind of try it, but I just want to see what it's like on my finger. So it does come more kind of orangey toned. It feels nice and smooth. It does blend in quite nice. It's not as scary as I thought it might be given the look of that shade. So quite intrigued to give it a go. Definitely something different to add to my collection. It is quite hard in all of the makeup and things that we have these days to bring something different to the market, and I think this definitely does it. But yeah, just looking at that on the back of my hand, it is quite a pretty shade. I definitely don't normally go for this kind of ready shade, so not only is the formula kind of strange to me, so is the shade, but I'll give it a go. And even though this is full size and the perfect size for a kind of blush. I did think this was going to be slightly bigger, but that's probably because I have the putty primer and that's in quite a big tub, but this is probably just a standard blush size. I did just think it would be slightly bigger. Then I picked some false eyelashes. These are from the brand Eyelaw, and these are actually 3/4 lashes. These are in the style 008, and it just says for a fluttery and wispy look. If you did see my recent haul that I put up at the end of April, you will see that I did purchase quite a few lashes in April. I have definitely been trying to get into them more as of late. Obviously today, that was never going to happen, so I've just gone for mascara today. But these did look ideal. Because I am still kind of learning, and I sometimes do find that a full strip of lashes is a bit uncomfortable because I'm not used to them, I thought just getting a 3/4 strip might be ideal. And now looking at this lash band, it does look really thin and flexible, so hopefully these will be quite comfy, and I'm intrigued to see what these are like. This is probably going to be a whole new learning curve, knowing where to actually apply the 3/4 lashes, because it's not going to be as easy as applying them to my full lash. But I will have a go and see what they look like. Obviously, again, this is another full-size product, and it's another product that I believe is worth £6. And then here's where the products start to shrink in size slightly. Starting first of all with this mascara from Bare Minerals. This is the Strength and Length Serum Infused Mascara. And as you can see, this is basically just a sample of it. This is just 2 ml of product. It's a really cute tube, but this is the mascara here. I'm not going to open the wand just yet to have a look at it, because I do have quite a few mascaras open, so I don't really want to let the air get to it. But if you can see on the side there, that is how the wand looks on this one, so it is quite interesting. It actually looks kind of one-sided like the one from Urban Decay, but I'll give it a go and see what it's like. I don't think I've ever tried a mascara from Bare Minerals before, and I do really like lengthening mascaras, so this did sound like it was quite good. I obviously just wish that it was a bigger product. This isn't even a kind of travel size one, this is literally a sample of it. The full size of this is £23 for 8 ml. This is 2 ml of product, so I work out that this is worth £5.75, which, okay, for a sample of mascara, that is quite pricey, but still, they could have at least put the travel size one in, which would have been maybe worth £10. Next, I chose this primer from Laura Mercier. This is the Pure Canvas Blurring Primer, which says it is silicone free. It doesn't have any further information on the back, although interestingly, it does say not for individual sale. Obviously, as part of a subscription box, there's probably a loophole for that, but still, this shouldn't be sold. And then inside we have this little tube which is stuck, and this is just 5 ml of product. Just before filming this video, I did film my Feel Unique Beauty Kit video, which is a sample service, and you get products of this size in that sample service. Bear in mind that service costs £12 something, whereas this box should have been £28, and this is the size of the products that you're receiving. Again, if it had been a travel size mini or like 10 or 15 ml, I kind of would have understood that, not necessarily a full size. But to receive a sample, it just feels slightly insulting. And now that the light's shining through it, it's only a half full sample at that. The full size of this is £34 for 50 ml. So I work out that this 5 ml is only worth £3.40. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to get much use out of this product, and I am really disappointed with the size of it. Next thing is from the brand Slip, and this is a single scrunchie. This is one of their pure silk skinny scrunchies and is a really pretty leopard print design. I've heard so many good things about these scrunchies, and to be honest, this is actually one of the main reasons why I picked up this box. A pack of these scrunchies is 6 for £39, so they are pretty expensive. So even just this one scrunchie on its own is worth £6.50. Obviously, I would have liked if they'd have maybe put a couple of them in, but still, it's a nice way to try them and see what they're like, because I have heard really good things about them. I don't think I ever would have gone and purchased a £6.50 single scrunchie. I do tend to get my scrunchies from Primark, but I am really glad to try one of these and see what they're like. So I say this is probably one of the main reasons why I did end up picking this box up. So far, I've gone through 5 out of the 6 products, and if you roughly tot up the value of those products, we are only at £27. Now I know we still have one product left to go, but bearing in mind, if you would have purchased these items and you paid £28, there was a good chance you would have possibly not got your money's worth, because the next item I'm about to show you does kind of make me get my money's worth. But if you would have perhaps picked everything I'd picked and then maybe one of the nail varnishes or possibly one of the hair masks, you might have basically just paid what every item's worth and not got a deal for yourself, which for me, that's not how this box should kind of work. But anyway, onto the last product. It is something from Shiseido, and this is the Vital Perfection Uplifting and Firming Cream. It says to lift, firm and brighten with Renura technology, and this is just 15 ml of product, which, okay, it's not the most amount of product. It does come in this really cute little tub, but when you hear the full size price of this, I can kind of see why this is just the size that we're getting, and in this instance I think this is more than enough. 15 ml of this is enough for me to kind of try the product. It's not just a sample as such, it is more of a luxury size mini, I would say. The full size of this is £100, and that is for 50 ml of product, so I work out that this 15 ml is worth £30. So okay, if you got this box because you just wanted this product and you did pay the full £28, everything else would have been a bonus because this is 30. But like I say, there were a lot more kind of cheaper products available. So this is the redeeming grace of the box, and this has made it more worth my value. If I do fall in love with it though, I'm never going to spend £100 on a moisturiser, no matter how good it is. So I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to kind of treat myself to the luxury of it, but I'm really hoping that I don't love it. So tossing up the total of all 6 items, it does come to a value of £57.65. But like I say, if you're taking off the fact that this is worth £30 alone, the rest of the items are relatively low value. Again, going back to the beauty kit that I've just unboxed, I think that had just shy of £50 worth of value, and that cost half the price of this box. Yes, okay, I got this box at discount, so for £17 I have definitely got my money's worth. But most subscription boxes that you will get that are priced between £10 and £15 do tend to offer you a value of between £50 and £60, but this would have cost you £28. So I do definitely think this was the worst Sunday Times box they have ever released, and I do think there were a lot of disappointed people. Like I say, there were people that were pleased with the service because there were things possibly like this Shiseido that they knew they were going to get this, so everything else was just a bonus. There were a couple of other high-end creams there that were available that I think had sold out by the time I'd come to get this box. There was also a full-size lip oil from Bobbi Brown, which I think was worth about £19. I did want that, but not enough for me to spend £28 at the time. So yeah, overall, this box has definitely left a sour taste in my mouth, and I don't think I'm alone with this one. I will obviously look at it again next year because I'm hoping after the disappointment of this year, they will bring out all the stops and hopefully up their game next year. You'd like to think so anyway, because in the past this box has been absolutely amazing. Like I say, Charlotte Tilbury, Huda, full-size items in there, and this just feels really lackluster, and this feels like, I wouldn't even say a good subscription box. I think if I would have got these items in my normal subscription box from them, I would have been quite happy with them, but knowing that this box should have been so much more, I think that's why I find it so disappointing. Obviously, the items that I've picked are things that I do genuinely want to try. A couple of them I did just add for the sake of it, but for me, the main things are probably the Scrunchie and the e.l.f. blush. I do genuinely want to try them. I just put this one in because I was intrigued about it. I didn't know how much it actually cost. I didn't know it was going to be the biggest ticket item in the box. I'm really into anti-aging things at the moment, so that's why I picked that one. Obviously, false lashes aren't for everyone. I'm just getting into them, so that's why I picked them. And then the kind of mascara and primer samples, I just threw them in because there was literally nothing else to pick from other than hair mask and nail varnishes, which I don't really like hair masks and I've got enough nail varnishes. So yeah, so this definitely did leave a sour taste in my mouth, but hopefully they can redeem themselves next year. But that is it for my unboxing of the Sunday Times latest in beauty box. Apologies, it was slightly down, but I just wanted to give my honest opinion. And other than that, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.